love for you to kind of like maybe just kind of go through your journey, like, the decision to join and then moving into like what's been unfolding for you.
Yeah. So my decision to join was really, I just said to my husband, I was in a job that I wasn't loving. And I said, I just need things to be right. And I feel like if I join the course and just get my head straight on where I'm at with my Feng Shui, then everything else will just fall into place pretty much. And that's exactly what happened. And we put some, all the remedies into place quite quickly. And then it was just like, bang, bang, bang. Like everything just started happening really well. The children were even saying to me, I have two girls, and they were saying, Mum, it's just like we say something and then it just happens. And I'm like, yep. So be careful what you wish for at the moment, because Mum's got all the remedies in place. So so they've got some really good awards through school. And then for us, like hubby and I suppose, we've had financial wins. So we have put in a grant for money to come, which was like 25,000. So it was a big lot of money, and had not had success in getting it through. And we were owed the money, but just hurdle after hurdle after hurdle. So again, after I'd put everything into place, it was literally within maybe a week or two, and we had that money in the account. And I was like, okay, what else can we put in?
To see you. Like, great to connect. I'm so excited to hear in your own words all that's been unfolding for you, because it's just been like this little journey every Friday. I'm like, what's Skye got to share? Skye,
been a little bit busy.
Tell us, where have you been? Where are you in the world, so everyone knows?
Yep, I'm in Victoria in Australia.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. What was what was the thing, what drew you to join us? This is my favorite thing to do, because I just love hearing, like, what was the reason you joined us in Powerhouse?
So I followed Feng Shui for quite a few years, in different ways, and kind of my own research and things like that, and just got back into it because we were having some big life changes happening. We were building a house and all exciting things, and I was like, I just need to get the Feng Shui right and then I'm okay. And I've been researching things on my phone, and then of course your Facebook things had come up, because Google does that with Facebook. And it was just divine timing. And it was probably last year was the first time that I come across the Powerhouse. And it took probably about 6 months before I was like, yep, let's join it. I've loved it ever since. So.
Oh my God, I love it. So tell me this. I know, and I've seen so many of the different shares that you've had in our community, and there's just like big and small ones, but I'd love for you to kind of like maybe just kind of go through your journey, like, the decision to join and then moving into like what's been unfolding for you.
Yeah. So my decision to join was really, I just said to my husband, I was in a job that I wasn't loving, and I said, I just need things to be right. And I feel like if I join the course and just get my head straight on where I'm at with my Feng Shui, then everything else will just fall into place pretty much. And that's exactly what happened. So we did not have the money for me to join the course. So I said, let's just do the payment plan, and then that way we'll just have the money if we need it. And my husband was not so forthcoming at first, and he was like, okay, you just do what you do, babe. And the money's been there every month and it's been fine. But since then, the house build has taken about 2 years, because crazy people started a house build right in the middle of COVID, but I couldn't travel anywhere, so I wanted to do something, and the something was build a house. So and then we've had lots of building construction issues in Australia. and trying to get materials and all that kind of stuff within COVID. It was not the best time to be building a house, so we needed to put as much positive energy into it as we could. But the house we were living in was really not great energy either. And I'd done as much as I could with my Feng Shui that I'd kind of researched myself, and just something was off. And so it wasn't until I joined the Powerhouse that I was like, right, this is the missing link. That's what I needed. And we put some, all the remedies into place quite quickly. And then it was just like, bang, bang, bang. Like everything just started happening really well. The children were even saying to me, I have 2 girls, and they were saying, Mum, it's just like we say something and then it just happens. And I'm like, yep. So be careful what you wish for at the moment, because Mum's got all the remedies in place. So, so they've got some really good awards through school. I have one just finishing primary school, and there were certain things that she wanted to kind of tick off within her year of primary school, and she got them. So she's school captain. She got sports champion in her year level. Just really important things to her that she'll remember for a long time to come. So, and then my oldest daughter, she's in high school and she's doing the same. So she's just got like the best and fairest for netball in her league, and going from strength to strength with her gymnastics, and then just got a schooling award literally today that she wasn't expecting. So
I love it. And not even just for yourself, but like just to be able to like list all those things happening for your kids is like so beautiful.
Yeah. And then for us, like hubby and I suppose, we've had financial wins. So we have put in a grant for money to come, which was like 25,000. So it was a big lot of money, and had not had success in getting it through. And we were owed the money, but just hurdle after hurdle after hurdle. So again, after I'd put everything into place, it was literally within maybe a week or two, and we had that money in the account. And I was like, okay, what else can we put in? So, we've manifested and put out there for new beds, new furniture, with moving into the new house. And like I said, the new house has been a bit of a struggle. And just since I joined in February this, and we moved in literally 2 weeks ago into the new house. So, which is exciting, but it all kind of happened quickly after I joined Powerhouse and kind of got the remedies right for the house that we were in, and then made sure that I had the remedies right before we moved into this house as well.
Yeah, I know. It's just I think this is the thing, especially you knew this new house was happening, and people often say to me, oh, maybe I'll wait to do my dream house, like I'll wait. But actually, like, to speed it up and for your dream house to kind of happen, you need to do where you are now.
Yeah, that was me 6 months ago. That's why I didn't join at the start. I was like, oh, we'll just wait till we move into the new house, and then I'll make sure that that's all done. And then on reflection, I was like, you know what? It's not going to happen in the new house unless I'm settled in this house. So, and that was through watching videos, and speaking to other people. The one that I think pushed it over the line for me was I can't even remember who it was you had a conversation with, and I was just like, oh, she seems so normal. Like she's just so normal like me. And this is, look at all these big things she's had happen. And I'm like, no, that's it. We're just going to do it, and it's just going to be great. So, yeah.
Yeah, and I think this is for me the big thing with this. It's like just exactly normal. We're just it's like normal women in like normal jobs, working or running their businesses, doing their thing, but looking for a way to make it easier. Like, how do I make this easier?
Yeah. And somebody, I think you said yesterday, when we were doing the ATM thing, I quickly jumped into that this week, and that's been really good just to have a fresh eyes on the office. And somebody had said to you something about, can you make it slow down? That kind of Yeah. And that's my husband at the moment. So he's going, I've got all this work and all these jobs are rolling in, and this is happening and that's happening. I'm like, yep, it's good. That's what I've been putting out there with the Feng Shui. He's like, okay, you need to make it slow down. And I said, well, again, be careful what you wish for, because it could freeze up. So, and he's like, oh, no, we don't want that. We just want it to flow nice and easy. I said, yes, flow is good.
Flow is the word, and that's actually exactly like the word for feng shui, is that like when we balance your home, it's like tapping into just flow, like absolute flow. Yeah. And just for yourself, like how's it felt like moving into your new house now, and you know, having it feng shui and things flowing? Like I'd love to hear about just a little bit that.
Yeah, it's like a dream. You know, when you really wish for something and you really, you know, can't wait until that happens, and it feels so far away, and then it happens and you need to pinch yourself. That's where I'm at the moment. So I visualized this house before it was built, where placement of furniture would go, where we'd have artworks, where all these different things would be, and then now literally being able to create that. And I had my one-on-one with Rochelle the other day, like just earlier this week, and it was lovely. And she was like, oh, yep, you can tell that you're passionate about it, and you can, you know, you know what you're talking about when it comes to it. So and it just, yeah, everything is easy. So like the washing, like the mundane washing, my laundry is beautiful. So I love going in there and just putting on a load of washing, because everything surrounding me is just lovely and just nice. And like our, you know, walk-in pantry, and just we have a beautiful suite, I would suggest you'd call it. Like it's a huge big main master bedroom with an ensuite and some walk-in robes, and it's just very grand when you walk in, and it's just absolutely lovely. And the entryway, like just everything, I walk through going, oh my gosh, I live here. Like I live here. And the rest of my family is a little bit like, so when are we going home? Like, is this a holiday house and then we're going home? I'm like, no, no,
Oh my God.
it's home.
And I just love, because I have felt like, just, you know, in the community, you've just been like a little spark of joy. You can feel your energy when you come in and you share your wins every Friday. And, you know, I just want to, you know, you joined in February, you've done the house you used to live in. You've also now just done your new house. So just in terms of like the energy and the commitment to it, I want to like commend you on that, like, you know, and to say like, well done, like really well done. It's amazing. And, you know, if you were looking like, yeah, if you were like looking back on that journey, like what have been your biggest like takeaways?
Probably just putting it out there to say like, I want this to happen. So, you know, I need magic metal. I need the metal. And I was very, and have always been very good at manifesting things quite quickly. And I've had friends say that to me, like, if we could just bottle your manifestation powers, it'd be great. But yeah, I think being able to put the things into place, that my family are very accommodating as well. So they're just like, mum's doing her magic woo-woo stuff and just let her be. My husband will occasionally ask, why is there a mirror pointing outwards at the bottom of my cupboard? And I'm like, do you really want to know? And he goes, actually, no. I said, okay, just leave it there and it's fine. It's doing its thing. So yeah.
What does your husband think of feng shui now?
Oh, he likes it. Yeah, well, he loves it actually. He speaks to the universe himself now too. So yeah, he went from not really. He knew that I'd done feng shui for a while, and you know, placement of different things, or certain ways of doing things, or I sit in a certain position when we go out for dinner, or things like that. But yeah, it's just a whole new level, I suppose, for him now.
Oh
and the girls, whenever I go into like doing a live or a, you know, a Facebook thing with you, they're like, are you talking to your Irish friend again? I'm like, yes, I am. And they're like, okay.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And tell me this, it took you a little while to decide to join Powerhouse. And I know that there's a lot of people who've just been doing the ATM challenge and they're like, I don't know. So like, what would you say to those people? They're like, oh, another time, I can hear, I know it because I heard it and I speak it and I can feel it. So like you be there, what would you say to them?
Just do it. So if you're considering it, just take the plunge. The money will come. It just appears. It just does. And if you've come across this group, well, there's a reason for that. So I believe in divine timing for lots of things. And so I feel like if you're done the challenge and you've been committed to that 5 days of coming in to see everyone, and that energy that we felt while we were doing that, that's the energy that we get in the group all the time. So people post things, other people post, oh, congratulations, well done with that. And it's not about boasting or about saying, oh, I got this or I did this faster or anything like that. It's all just literally coming from a place of love in a community that I'm so glad to be a part of, because I don't really have anyone in my community that I speak to about Feng Shui or anything like that. Since joining Powerhouse, I'm like, oh, so I've done this for Feng Shui and done this for Feng Shui, and just chatty. And a lot of my friends have said, you should start a business around Feng Shui in our area, because there's one person that does it around here. So, it's just getting that word out. But I would just say, jump in. You will be so, so, so glad that you did it.
Thank you so much. And I love what you said about the idea of like the people who have who've been doing some of the videos, like there's nothing harder than what we've basically been doing. Like there's journaling, it's exactly similar. You watch the video, you do the journaling, you take the action in your house, but you don't have to do it all in 5 days, which is the nice thing. And it's like continues on.
Yeah, exactly. And you can do it at your pace. It doesn't have to be all done within, I did do it in a short amount of time, but that's just me being an overachiever. But you can take it slow and you can find the pieces that you need and put them into place and just do one remedy at a time and then get to the next one. And you'll just see it start to unfold and the magic start to happen. And then you'll want to do more because you'll see how easy it is.
Yeah. And that's actually, I think one of the things that people may think is that like, it's can be a bit, like it's a bit daunting, like going to your house, like checking your house and doing things around your house. And what if it's wrong? And there's no wrong houses, it's more about like changing the energy, and anything that people have done this week, there's anything harder than that. So, yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to share, like for yourself, like how, just anything else you'd like to share just on this journey? This is why I do this. I love it so much. One of my team members was saying like, you don't need to interview everyone during and I'm like, no, I do. I really want to see everybody and talk to them.
I get to know everybody. It's just been like, I suppose all areas of your life. So, I am very big on balancing a lot, and I think that if you can get that flow right and be balanced in all areas of your life, that's when you're really succeeding. So yes, it's great to have all this money, wealth and all that kind of thing, but you can't take that when you're gone. So it's about creating those memories and that legacy and community and that friendships and the love and the experiences that are just like mesmer, like lovely to have. And we've done lots of that too. So we've had, family days when we've just gone out for brunch with the girls and then had the whole day just to play games and hang out together. And it's days like that that I reflect and go, this is what's filling my cup. This is what makes life worth living. And the money, of course, makes it easier to do and, achieve those things. But it's about having that balance throughout your whole life. And that's what Feng Shui does, because it's all areas of your life.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. And I think that's the big thing is like looking at that wheel and being like, it's not just, it's like we've been doing the ATM challenge, but if you wanted to reiterate and be like, look, it's your health, it's your relationships, it's your career, it's your children. Like it's that like pebble that like when you do the balance, it ripples into every part of your life. So I just loved when you started sharing just the wins of your daughters, because you know that's so beautiful and powerful. That like it's sometimes people kind of think, oh, I'm doing the feng shui, it's a selfish thing for me to spend money on this, but actually it's for everybody. Yeah, it's an investment.
Such a ripple effect. The funniest one though, sorry, just quickly, the funniest win though was when we were going out for dinner. So my husband and I went on a date night, and he was like, oh, you know, there's auction stuff there and that kind of thing. And we're getting ready, and he put his hand into a jacket that he doesn't usually wear, and he was like, what's this? And he pulled out some money, and it was literally $250. And he was like, oh, that's a win. Like, how good is that? And I'm like, yeah, that's great, Dal. Anyway, we went out for dinner and went to this like sports thing that he really liked, and there was some memorabilia for sale, and he was like, oh, you know, we shouldn't really, and blah blah blah. But because he had that kind of $250 in his pocket that he just found that we didn't know we had, he was like, oh, well, maybe we could spend that. And I said, well, why not? Like, yep. And he started bidding on this jersey that he wanted and got it for $250. Exactly. Like it was just, and he's looking at me going, did you set that up? And I went, no, like it was not me at all. It's just how it happens. And he was like, that was way too easy. I'm like, yep, but it was good. Like it was just a magical night. So, and like there was a window next to us, and then there's these two peacocks just walk past the window, and I'm like, this is really random. We're in the middle of town and there's two peacocks. I'm like, okay. And we found out later they'd got out or something, but it was just like this magical dinner with peacocks at the window. So
and you know, peacocks are the symbol of Lakshmi. So they're the feminine, they're the animal representation of Lakshmi. And the goddess Hera, it's the Greek goddess Hera, who is the goddess of women. So, and that's how the peacock is one of my very lucky symbols. So I'm just like, oh, of course, peacocks. Oh my God.
That is so funny. That was my lucky symbol when I was in high school, was peacocks.
You see, and this is the thing, there's always like little synchronistic things happening all the time, and when you're like in that place, you're just like tapped into that energy of the flow. Oh my God, I just love it, Skye. I you know, I just love chatting and hearing all of this, because this is what it's all about. You know, it's about having, you know, happier lives, nice, amazing, synchronistic moments, being in your dream home. And thank you so much for coming on and sharing. Like, I really, really appreciate it. And everyone else does appreciate it, because it's just so inspirational. You know, it really, really is. And yeah, and I can't wait to see what unfolds next. Because Skye, you know, you'll have seen some of the stories, but then there's people that come back a year later, 4 years later, and it's like, and then this has happened. And you're like, yes. So it's you're on this journey only a short while, and you've seen these wins. So like, yeah, the sky's the limit. Literally, the sky's the limit for you.
literally.
I love it. And you just have to like take that action. So Skye, it's just been a pleasure. I'm so glad to get a face to the name and to see you. And now I know, and I love your energy. And I'll see you, and I'm just cheering you on, and just thank you for being an amazing member as well, you know, for taking action and for sharing your wins, because that's what, like, it creates the momentum for everybody, you know. So it's really, really powerful. So thank you so much. Yeah, have a great day. Thanks, guys.